Good evening, everybody, from Stockton, California, on the campus of the University of the Pacific. Welcome to the Alex G. Spano Center for West Coast Conference Hoops on ESPN+, where tonight the Pacific Tigers host the Oregon State Beavers. But Oregon State coming off a great effort, albeit a loss at Santa Clara the other night. They lost by a point to Santa Clara in the final of that game, 82-81. That was also an overtime contest, so both these teams coming off of overtime tilts.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how they both come out. I mean, obviously Elias is a question mark. He's going to give it a go tonight, so we'll see how he comes off of that little injury on Thursday night, and we'll see how Oregon State rebounds. Zach, they're only the Beavers are 0-3 on the road this year. They've had a ton of home games, and they're 10-1 at home.
The starting lineups for the Oregon State Beavers under 11th-year head coach Wayne Tinkle. It'll be DeMarco Minor, also Parsa Fala, Michael Ratai. It'll be Liutauras Lelevicius and Nate Kings for Oregon State. For the Tigers under first-year head coach Dave Smart, Jefferson Coulibaly, Lamar Washington, Jazz Gardner, Elias Ralph, and Elijah Fisher. And Elias Ralph passing an early test after that injury on Thursday.
Yeah, he got some elevation on that little turnaround jumper in the paint there. That looked good.
Tigers in the home whites, Oregon State in the road blacks. A battle of the black and orange tonight here at the Spano Center. And if you're not familiar with the Tigers' last contest at Washington State on Thursday, if you didn't follow that, as Lelevicius is going to try a three and get fouled by Elias Ralph, as Liutauras Lelevicius is fouled, and he'll have 3 free throws. But if you didn't follow that game on Thursday, Elias Ralph, who just committed that foul, number 2 for the Tigers, Pacific's best player, and he played just 35 seconds of that game. He dunked the first bucket of the game and then came down awkwardly and tweaked his lower back, and he missed the rest of the game. So we talk about an improbable Pacific win at Wazoo on Thursday. They did it essentially without their best player.
Not only that, and then they end up fouling out 3 other guys, right?
They did, yeah. There were 3 guys who fouled out, and one of those was Elijah Fisher, another stalwart for the Tigers, who played only 22 minutes of that overtime game. But Lamar Washington, boy, did he pick up the slack, 40 points, as Lelevicius makes all 3 free throws, and you would expect him to do so. He's a 93% free throw shooter. Has not missed a ton here in the first half. They're 50% from the floor. They're 11 of 11 from the free throw line. And this is Lelevicius making the front end of a 1-and-1. Lelevicius, a 93% free throw shooter, and Don alluded to the Beavs' good free throw shooting earlier in the broadcast, and Lelevicius right at the top end of that, and he nails them both. From Kaunas, Lithuania,
first triple of the night for the Tigers.
Lelevicius gets to the cup.
Tar 1 of 3 from distance tonight.
Kings double team, Ratai, good swing. Lelevicius for 3. Oregon State moving the ball beautifully there.
Well, they're very patient, very disciplined, aren't they, Zach?
They are, and that's the mark of a well-coached team. We talked about Wayne Tinkle and the great job he's done at Oregon State.
Yep. Well, they're number 1 in the West Coast Conference from beyond the arc, nearly 39%. And boy, tonight they're shooting even better than that.
And now a turnover. Lelevicius will pull it back. Tigers are about to fall into the abyss here. They better be careful, even though there's still more than 17 minutes to play. Deficit is now 26.
Wow.
I think that's exactly what the Tigers were hoping for there as far as the look, but Fisher unable to finish, and Lelevicius does not have that same problem on the other end. And Oregon State continues to pummel the Tigers, 60-32.
Yeah. Got to follow your shot there. He could have had his own offensive rebound.
Minor had the ball knocked away, regathers, gives it to C. Out to the near wing to Lelevicius, and now on the right wing, it's Minor with 10 to shoot. Lelevicius will launch, and he gets fouled. So Lelevicius is going to the line, and he was fouled right at the start of the game taking a three, and he hit 3 free throws for Oregon State. That's how they got on the board tonight. And so for a second time, he's fouled on a three-point shot.
Another example of the Tigers just a half a step late on the defensive play, Zach.
Lelevicius now 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And again, you'd expect that with him being 93%. Carter Benton in for Lamar Washington. Dave Smart having a long chat here with Lamar Washington. So Lelevicius makes good on all 3 free throws. It's getting to the point now, if you're Pacific, the time can't come off the clock fast enough as Ralph is met at the rim, gets his own loose ball, gets it out to Koulibaly, and now Kravakovic stumbles into the lane. 3 to shoot, and Petar throws it up, missed the shot, and Sai with the rebound off a couple of deflections.
Well, just have to forget about this one, dust it off, get some rest tomorrow, and get back at it on Monday.
So the horn sounds, and Oregon State with a huge win here tonight in terms of margin. Oregon State recovering from their overtime loss at Santa Clara Thursday. Pacific with a bit of a letdown. I say a bit of a letdown. A pretty big letdown after their upset win at Wazoo on Thursday. Our final score tonight, it's Oregon State 91, Pacific 55. We'll take a short break. We'll come back to wrap it up next on ESPN+.